Hello guys, how are you doing? So, welcome back to my reactions, and as you can see I'm going to watch episode 267 of One Piece today. So in this last episode it was really awesome to see how the Frankie family and the shipwrights were working together in order to defeat these two giants who were protecting this gate, and they were able to do so. So that was pretty cool, and right now it's going to enable the Rocket Man to finally come in, and that way the rest of our friends can also help with this whole situation. And I'm assuming that it's going to happen today. So I believe they mentioned in the previous episode that there was like 2 minutes left for them to finally come in. So it's going to be interesting to see how they do it. It's probably going to be really spectacular to watch the train coming inside of Annie's lobby and right through that gate. But there's also some other things to think about, and it was also really interesting to see that moment with the CP9 members and how they were all together, and with Spandam talking with them about their accomplishments and everything. And he even had some sort of a reward for the ones who captured both Robin and Frankie. So I believe those are devil fruits, and right now I have no idea if they are actually going to be given to like both Khalifa and the Kaku maybe. And also I don't know about which powers they have. So it's like something that I'm curious about, of course, and hopefully they will mention that at some point. But right now there's more like important things happening, and we see how Robin and Frankie are really close to going through these gates of justice. I believe they are still going to be talking with like Sandem for some reason, and Luffy is like really trying his best to get there in time, but he really needs to be fast, since there's not much time left, and he's going to need a lot of help, most likely, since these CP9 members are already strong, at least the ones we saw, especially Lucci. But these other three that we just met, they are probably really strong as well. So it's something to take into consideration, and they really need to play this carefully. I mean, the Straw at Pirates and the Frankie family and the Shipwrights. But it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen. Really loving everything so far. And right now, just really can't wait to see what's going to happen in this next episode. So, with this, really hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. There's a lot of tension, that's for sure. Every time I'm really nervous about what might happen. Shipwrights appeared. It was really good to see this team work. He's pretty ahead, defeating a lot of these ones. It was like 500 already, right? I don't think Sandam was believing that. Yeah, this guy was telling him the numbers. And he said 5. He couldn't say 100. I don't think he heard that. It is. Is Khalifa. Also, the other guy was able to tell their combat uh, combat level or something. Izzo. Hmm. Assuming it's going to happen now, at least in this episode. Ezra is supposed to destroy that. Let's see what they talk about. They still want the information, so... These guys. They always try to make these fun moments. Yeah. It was definitely not easy for her, that's for sure. I heard Rocketman, so... Well, start by yourself. Yeah, like you. Be a great start. You're really going to pay for that. Oh, damn. There he goes. That's what he gets. You're not even moving. Oh. Still have to learn about their powers. Well... This guy. That was actually nice. He's all messed up again. And while these guys are like doing bad things and they're like supposed to be the villains here, I always create these fun situations with them. It's hard to not love at what they're doing. But in the end, they're still bad people, so they still need to be stopped. Oh, what's the numbers right now? And going up. You should have realized by now that guns don't work. Volcano? Okay then. Really looks like one. I must say that. I love these new moves. Damn. On top of you. Yeah, that's really cool. The rocks are going to fall on them. He's really smart. The way he fights and everything. But it's still wasting him a lot of time dealing with these guys. What the? This is a thing as well. Oh, Central Freeway. I never imagined seeing a guy with three heads in this anime. Hmm. Okay then, so that happened. There's a lot of fun characters in this anime, that's for sure. But yeah, there's still this giant. They defeated one of them. At the idea they defeated both. Hmm. This guy is helping as well. Oh damn, he's going to spin. There's going to be a Beyblade. A pretty big one. Yeah, they need to open those doors before the Rocket Man comes. It's opening. There it is. That's really nice. Now the Rocket Man can come in. All of these fights and stuff, it's pretty awesome to see. But there's still a lot to do. Can't celebrate yet. Oh damn. It's coming like straight to him. Yep. Yeah, they need to move. In the end, I feel bad about these guys because they're just doing their job. So of course I don't want them to die. Zoro still needs to cut that though. That's where Zoro comes in. Probably going to be easy for him, considering what we saw already. Oh, damn, it's closing. Wait, that gate actually closed. They're going to smash the gate with that? Oh, damn. Yep. Yeah, the gate just closed. Now they need to break through. Is he going to try and cut it, or...? I'm curious to see what he's going to do. Oh. Damn. They're going to jump? Yeah, it's going up. Wait, they're going over it. Holy... I mean, I already saw boats flying, so this is not really a surprise, I guess. I did think they were going to do a small jump, but still go through the main gate. They actually went over it. Well, luck, I guess. Exactly. Oh my god. I love how he was so serious. That was really funny. They did it. Not yet. Apparently they are. Well, Luffy already cleared a lot of the way. Holy... Oh, it was... Damn. I really had the idea that was in the chest. Oh, these are the watchdogs the other guy mentioned. 100 of them. Well, never mind about Luffy clearing the way. These guys just came, so... Is Rocketman going to land on that guy? It is, right? Yeah, they're really implying it. Holy... Okay, that must have hurt a lot. It even... Oh my god. Apparently it didn't pierce, but... It's going to be out with an impact like that. Yeah, in the end. They had to improvise. A train just fell from the sky, which is completely normal. Hopefully they are okay, because it was a serious impact. Well, they are. Let me guess, Sanji and Zoro with another competition? I wonder if they're going to count how many they defeat. There's Usopp. That's Chopper's original voice, right? I'm not too sure about it because we haven't heard much of Chopper lately. Hopefully he gets more screen time during these next episodes. You need to be careful there. Can't even see the button. Thinking about her. Needs to do this. There's a lot of them. Yeah, it's not going to be easy for him. I mean, there's a lot of Marines here, and we can see that it's taking him a long time to finally get to the Tower of Law. And I don't know how much longer it's going to take, but he's definitely going to have to defeat a lot of these Marines in order to do so. But yeah, it was really awesome to see how they managed to get inside the Rocket Man, and not in the way they were planning. So the original plan was to let the family, the Frankie family, and the shipwrights defeating these guys and opening the gates, so then the Rocket Man could just come through, like without having to smash on anything. But that was not possible anymore because the first gate just closed. So they had to improvise, and it was really cool to see this idea how the frog basically tilted the fence or something, so the train was able to make this really big jump over both of the gates. So that was quite something. Like at first, I had the idea that it was going to jump like a bit high, maybe above the stairs or something, and then smash into the gate. But it seems that it just went over it. So uh, at that point, I also had the idea that it was probably only going to be that one, since the other one already had been opened by the Frankie family and the shipwrights. But that was not the case. It just flew so for such a long time that it ended up flying over both of the gates. So it was normal for the Frankie family and like all of those guys to be a bit pissed, because in the end, opening the gates was useless. Like they didn't need to do so. But it's not exactly like that, because I mean, the Frankie family themselves and the shipwrights, they also had to come through and they had to open the gate. So it's not really, it wasn't like really useless or anything. Like everything they do in this case matters. They just need to improvise sometimes, but that's how it is. It's not like they know what exactly is going to happen and how the enemy in this case is going to play, like is going to do things. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see more of this and to see how Luffy is like going to be able to finally reach this Tower of Law. At this point, I don't know if he's going to be the first one getting there or not, but I'm assuming that's the case. I think he's the one who's closer, but at the same time, he's also surrounded by all of these Marines, so it's going to take him a lot to be able to go through all of them. But we'll see how he does everything. We also met this really interesting guy. I don't remember his name, but he had like 3 ads, and they were like even discussing with each other and stuff. Like they reacted in different ways. So that's something I was really not expecting to see in this anime. But at the same time, I can say I'm too surprised because we already saw so many crazy things happening. We saw like this train flying, so that's already crazy enough, and that's also not a surprise because we saw boats flying before. So yeah, there's a lot of these situations, and just makes some really fun moments with that. And I really love everything. Like it's so much fun to watch all of these moments, and I enjoy most of the characters in this anime. That's for sure. Getting really attached to a lot of them. And I was talking about Chopper. I'm not too sure if the woman who normally voices him came back because she was pregnant, I believe, so she took some time for herself, and we had another girl voicing Chopper. So in this episode, it felt like it was the voice from before, from like the original voice he had at the start. But I'm not too sure because we haven't heard that much of him. We just hear some words now and then when he shows up. But yeah, hopefully you will get some more screen time in the future, and like this is going to involve all of them. So I'm expecting each of the Straw Hat Pirates and these shipwrights as well to have their own fights, and they actually have these watchdogs in front of them. So the other guy with the 3 ads just sent these guys here, so they are going to have some trouble beating them. I don't know how strong they are, but that moment was really scary with one of them piercing Pauli. Like the way they showed at the start, it really felt like it was in the chest, but thankfully it was on the shoulder, so that's not as bad. But yeah, it was still a really intense moment, but thankfully Pauli is not too injured. But yeah, really can't wait to see more of these fights and to see if they are really going to be able to reach Robin and Frankie, which I hope so. And I'm thinking that Sandom and like these CP9 members are going to try and get this information out of Robin and Frankie, and mostly out of Frankie because they need those the blueprints, and they also need Robin because she knows the way to decipher them, or like not exactly to decipher them, but she is able to read all of these poneglyphs and find these ancient weapons and stuff. So yeah, they really want to know this information, and I'm pretty sure that Robin and Frankie are going to do everything they can to not tell them anything. But we'll see what happens. I'm definitely really curious to find out more about this. So, really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this episode. And if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. So, take care, guys.